Hello, everyone, and this is our section number 3, and we're going to talk about the second online tool which might be helpful for your students and during organizing your speaking activities. It is called Jamboard or Google Jamboard. It's completely free of charge. You don't need to pay for anything to upgrade it or anything like this. And you can easily find this Jamboard in your Google account. When you enter a Google account, just find dots from the left side. And here we can find all the apps from Google. And one of these apps is called Jamboard. So when you press on this button, you can create your own Jamboard. And it's another way of creating just ordinary board for your lesson. Right now, you can see my personal Jamboards and that I use it quite often. Yeah, you can judge like this because it's quite simple. It has not many online tools inside, but they're easy to use. And right now we are going to practice how to use them and how to create different activities. And after that, I will share some ideas how you can use it during your lessons. So when you want to create your personal Jamboard, just press the button, which is on the left side down. And this is your personal Jamboard. Of course, you might think how to share this board with your students. So the bottom of the axis here will allow you to share this board with anyone you would like to do with. Just choose the right option and or copy the link and share it with your students. If you would like to join some kind of meetings here, you can also do it with the button of join the presentation or join the meeting. The nice thing about this Jamboard that you can create only one, like general, but you can divide this one Jamboard among as many groups as you want. Just press the button over here and you can create many Jamboards in one slide, in one document. For example, if you're going to work with 5 groups, you can create 5 Jamboards in one pack. If you want to make more, of course, you can do it easily without any problems. So that not to get lost with these packs of Jamboards, you can just name them in different ways. And in this way, your students will be able to find the number of the group or the name of the group and just work with this board. So what online tools are inside? What can you can use and what you can find here? You can use, first of all, the background. Yeah, so there are some ready-made backgrounds and they are quite helpful for teachers if you work at school, for example, and you would like to show how to write different letters or some words or anything else. You can use these frameworks, this background, and show the students different ideas, but you can also upload your own picture using the computer you're working on, or you can search the pictures in Google. It's very easy, and depending on the idea of your lesson, depending on the topic, you can add different backgrounds. If you don't want to add the whole background like this, yeah, so you can just clear this background, like make it general, make it plain, make it white, and just add some pictures. So on the left side, you can see their toolbar with the minimum online tools which are available here in Jamboard. And one of these tool is, of course, uploading pictures. So when pressing the uploading pictures, you can do the same. You can find the Google photo, like the photo in the system of Google, in the search system, or you can use your own computer, your own Google Photos, and also upload them to your Jamboard. If you would like to add some text, just plain text, so choose the button which is called text, and you can type here any text you would like. like hello. And after that, you can move, yes, and find the right place for your text on your board. Or again, if you have like several groups during the lesson, you can write here the name of the group or the number of the group. For example, the first slide will be for group number 1, and it will be easy for your students to find the place for them to work with the future project or to write some ideas. If you have, for example, 11 students, and you would like them to work individually, again, you can create 11 boards, give them names of your students, and allow them to work individually with this board. Of course, here you can also find sticky notes. They're quite useful. You can choose any color and write down the idea of your sticky note or of your lesson, and you can move it whenever you want. You can change the size. If it's the main idea, yeah, you can make it bigger, like larger. If it's like just plain idea, you can leave it as it is. And if in some case you would like to change this text, you can just use these 3 dots and change the idea of your sticky note. If you would like to delete, just press 3 buttons on the upside of the sticky note, and you can delete it easily without any problems. Here you can also find shapes, like circle, and you can use the text inside of this shape. If you would like to delete, again, use these 3 buttons and delete this shape anytime you would like to do it. If you need just to show something, you can use this choose option and just show your students with the help of arrow where you're going to work or what you're going to show and what idea you're going to focus on. If you would like to use pen, just ordinary pen, yeah, or like different colors, or you need a kind of brush or something like that, so you can easily do it. Choose the color, write down your idea here. When you are ready and you would like to change it or delete, you can use eraser and just delete everything what was mentioned here if you don't need it, don't need this idea anymore. So you can see like the minimum amount, minimum number of tools, but they are quite helpful for you, and you don't need like a lot of time to create this board, and it's quite easy for your students to work with this board. The one thing which might be very important, if your students are going to work using their mobile phones, they will need to download special app which is called Jamboard. It actually works with all Google applications. It doesn't matter which application you're going to use on your mobile phone. If it's like your mailbox, you need to download Gmail. If it's a kind like Word, Microsoft Word, yes, you need to download this application as well. So it works the same with Jamboard. If your students works with mobile phone only, and when you share this link with your student while mobile phone, it means that the student has to download the application which is called Jamboard. If the student works with computer, so nothing special, no special application for downloading necessary, just share the link and you can see the progress of his or her work on this board. So the next thing I would like to share with you is how I use these words during my lessons. You can see many ideas here, and it means that you can also use this Jamboard in different ways. I would like to share the Jamboard which is connected with food. So the idea of topic was to talk about food, like favorite food of students. And here you can see that I used like one board for the group of students, and the task was clear and the same for everyone. Add a picture of favorite food and like favorite food from childhood. So the question was, what food or dish reminds you of your childhood? and describe it and what it means for you, like what is why this food is meaningful for you. And you can see that like many students, they added completely different foods, some chocolates, some sweets, some drinks, or pancakes, and they also wrote their names and description, like very short description using sticky notes. So the idea was like to add the picture using the button uploading the picture, and using sticky notes, they completed the task and added their description of this food and why it's really meaningful and important for them, and was important for them in their childhood. So if you would like to use this idea like warming up, when you talk with your students about different topics, it might be food or childhood, it doesn't actually matter. So you can use this idea and create the same Jamboard and share it with your students. So what actually was my task? I just added one sticky note to this board with the question and the task. So what I would like to see and what I would like to ask my students to do. That's it. So minimum preparation and quite useful idea for your lesson. If you talk about other ideas which might be here among my Jamboards, so here is also like a kind of resolution task which I worked with my students. So again, like minimum preparation was necessary for this task. Only one Jamboard, and you can use it with as many students as you would like to use with. I have put it like I wrote here the ideas I would like my students to share with me. Some points like this year, I really want to, I really need to, I want to be better at, and I want to know how to. And after that, I proposed my students to use sticky notes and to write their answers to these questions with the help of sticky notes, and of course using exact color for different idea. For example, student 1 used only yellow colors, yellow stickers, student 2 used blue, student 3 used green, and student 4 used pink. It's up to you how you're going to adapt this task, but the idea is quite clear, and actually your task is just add the minimum text, the minimum information, question, or just like part of statement to this task, and that's it. So this was resource number 2 from the section number 3, online tools, which is called Jamboard. If you have any questions or comments about this Jamboard or this resource, you can contact us anytime using the contact information in the description of this course. Enjoy!